You know, it really feels like we've moved past the days when just sticking a green leaf on a package was enough. Today, we're diving into a much bigger shift in the business world, the rise of what's called a green branding strategy. And let me tell you, this isn't just some passing trend. It's becoming the new language for how companies connect with a whole generation of really conscious consumers.
And look, this quote from our source material absolutely nails it. This is the engine driving this whole conversation. People today, they're looking way beyond just the product. They're actually investing in a company's values, in its real, tangible commitment to doing some social and environmental good.
And let's be super clear here, this is not just some fad that's going to fade away. This shift in how consumers think is literally redrawing the map of the entire market. It's forcing every single brand out there, whether they're huge or just starting out, to take a really hard look in the mirror and ask, where do we fit in all this?
Which, of course, brings us to the million-dollar question that every business leader should be asking themselves. When your customers care this much about the planet, about social issues, what's your move? How do you actually respond in a way that feels powerful, but also, genuine? Well, let's break that down.
See, the answer isn't just some little marketing tweak. It's a whole strategic response, and it's called green branding. So let's get into what that really truly means.
Okay, so before we really dig into what green branding is, it's probably more important to talk about what it isn't. We are not talking about just slapping a green logo on something or changing up your packaging. Honestly, that's just window dressing. We're getting at something way more fundamental here.
A real green branding strategy, it's all-encompassing. It's about weaving social responsibility and making a real contribution right into the DNA of your company. This is not a one-off marketing campaign. It's a fundamental part of who you are as a brand.
So how does a company actually pull this off, right? How do you really weave these values into every single thing you do? Let's take a look at the actual steps of this holistic approach. It really comes down to this simple but super powerful three-step process. First, you have to actually listen. You have to understand what your customers really value. Second, you've got to bake social responsibility into your day-to-day operations, not just your ads. And finally, you have to tell your story, but you have to do it with honesty and total transparency.
Yeah, the key word here is integration. This isn't about a one-time donation to a charity or launching a single eco-friendly product line. It has to be a sustained commitment that you can see in every part of the business. Now, all of this really leads up to what you could call the authenticity test. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's the ultimate challenge that really separates the true leaders from, well, the pretenders. And this really shows the difference perfectly. On one side, you have that superficial stuff, isolated claims, focusing only on a few product features, these short-term campaigns. But on the other side, you have the real strategy, an integrated social contribution, a deep focus on the company's core values, and a long-term unshakable commitment. It's really the difference between just saying you're good and actually being good.
At the end of the day, it all boils down to this one idea. In this huge sea of green claims and marketing buzz, authentic action is the only thing that's going to make your brand stand out and build the kind of trust that actually lasts.
So, if there's one thing to take away from all of this, what is it? Let's boil it all down to the main point. The future of branding, well, it's authentic.
A green branding strategy is no longer just a nice-to-have thing or some optional extra. As our source material points out, it is now essential. And frankly, I think it's quickly becoming the new baseline, the new standard for any brand that wants to thrive in the years to come. And that leaves us with one last question to chew on. For centuries, right, we've thought about currency as dollars and cents. But in the world we live in today, is it possible that the most valuable currency for a brand's very survival is its authentic, proven social contribution? Something to think about.